Hey guys, so we are reacting to, what is this again?
Another top 10 dangerous kids toys.
And we're gonna see what happens, so let's go.
Check out our first video of the top 10 dangerous kids.
We toys can see everything. So play nice.
Number 10, Polly Pocket.
Of course it's Mattel. Mattel has already produced Barbie.
Impression when they first debuted in 1989, despite their modest height of under 1 inch. Imagine an entire apartment shrunk down to fit into a pocket-sized folding dollhouse, styled as a makeup compact. Add the male equivalent playsets Mighty Max, and this line of choking hazards had kids in the 90s eating out of the palm of their hand. These toys were already dangerous enough to warrant teaching your kid the Heimlich maneuver, but the Polly Pocket magnetic playsets, with their magnetic clothing, warranted a full recall in 2006.
Wow.
These dolls were too large to swallow, but the small magnets often fell out, wreaking life-threatening havoc on digestive systems if multiple were ingested. Number 9. Inflatable baby floats.
Ottery turns bath time into moments of fun, exploration, and learning.
There's nothing scarier than a potentially lethal baby product.
This is crazy.
Parents always need to be extra careful with infants around water, but you can understand how one might let their guard down when placing a child in an inflatable device specifically designed for that purpose.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy, Jesse, putting that around your neck? Because
Yeah.
that could be really tight and could kill.
In 2009, some 4 million units, consisting of various models of the Aqua Leisure baby floats, were recalled after 31 incidences of the seat strap ripping occurred, allowing the baby to fall into the water. In 2015,
That's wrong!
That is so
recalled
wrong.
after some
Pause the video!
of deflation.
We think that this baby product is unsafe because it can, one, drown them, and the mother or father would never know. Probably because it's a baby. And other, it could choke them to death because look at this.
Like, look at that.
It could choke them.
Yeah,
And they could die. That's so sad. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, it's that back piece right back
they
there that doesn't...
Yeah, it's horrible.
What if that was Dante? I'd be crying.
I would be crying too.
It's not your cousin, though.
Well, but it's a baby.
The case resulted in death. Number 8. Children's wood burning kits. If the word burning is in the name of your product,
Never get
don't
it.
market it to kids.
That's actually cool.
Admittedly, the various companies manufacturing this product have always targeted the outdoorsy, do-it-yourself, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America kind of kid. They're the types who generally
Yeah, but
don't keep
if a
their
baby
toys
got their hands on it, they could burn themselves.
A proper trench.
Sets from the 1950s were notorious for burns and for trusting in the fact that kids would learn responsibility. Modern kits, like those made by educational toy companies like TS Shure and NSI, are more safety-minded. But no amount of safety recommendations can mitigate the potential for burns,
Yep.
or worse, fires.
Yep.
It can burn a pattern into wood. It can burn plenty of other stuff too. Number 7. Creepy crawlers.
Oh, God.
It might not exactly be playing with fire, but this creation
you're moving the
still
camera.
involves high temperatures and, in early models, toxic fumes.
Oh, God.
Mattel first began producing
Mattel, of
creepy
course,
crawlers in
it's Mattel.
1964. Sets included die-cast creature molds, a liquid chemical that kids poured into the molds, and a small oven or hot plate to heat the plastic goop into hardened rubbery
Okay, Jesse.
Okay, that's just wrong. That is wrong because they could swallow the chemicals.
And that could kill them. And also chemical fumes.
Yeah.
That could,
And then
imagine if a baby's playing with
And then,
that.
and then if and if they love it, like if they love it and they just go in and put it in the oven or if they squish it and it bursts.
That could be very, that could be very...
And it can burn you. And then
Yes,
you
it
can
can
die.
burn you. And
Okay, go, because I don't have a lot of time.
Creepy crawlers got a lot safer in the 1990s, but the early
Oh, yeah, I
versions
remember
consisted
that.
of an open-face hot plate that rose to 390
Oh my
degrees
God.
Fahrenheit.
That-
It might not be
That's more than how you cook a cake.
Extremely hot, especially if you touched the creature before it solidified. Although marketed as non-toxic at the time, that was before we knew the dangers of PVC fumes. Number 6, Austin
That
Magic
is so
Pistol.
wrong.
Works on magic crystals.
Doesn't it suck that all the most dangerous toys are also the coolest? This toy gun actually uses combustion. Flames shoot out of it. It's made of metal and totally looks like a ray gun from early sci-fi. While the Austin Magic Pistol might make for a wicked...
There are a bunch of things wrong with this, right?
Yes.
Imagine if someone shot that at someone.
Bye.
That would burn their clothes and they would burn up.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's crazy.
Oh, and also, sorry guys that you can't see us because my room is quite dark. So,
Yes, sorry.
awesome vintage toy when you're in your 20s or older.
Yep.
This circa 1950s toy gun is absurdly dangerous.
You're gonna be
Dang.
fine, baby doll.
Its magic crystals are composed of a mixture of calcium carbide and water, which, with a little help from the sparking trigger, combusts violently.
Probably
Even
that
in
was
the
probably
wild
like a
and crazy
spark or
50s,
something.
It quickly became apparent that this was no toy, resulting in a number of bans.
Yeah, look at that. It actually
Number
shoots something.
5, Science Whiz Bottle Rocket Party. Listed in the top 10 unsafe toys of 2014 list from parental safety group Watch. This kit gives children everything they need to have a bottle rocket party. It includes the rockets themselves, stoppers, and fun caution tape so you feel like you're at a real rocket launch.
Rockets explode!
What the kit does not include are the safety goggles they recommend on the packaging.
That's
The baking
crazy.
soda and vinegar propelled rockets aren't going to explode,
Ew.
but the projectiles still present a significant
Oh,
risk
he
of
has
body
it
or
by
facial
his
injury.
thing.
Pretty easy, right?
The kit is labeled 8 and up, but you'd be hard-pressed to find any 8-year-old that's going to wait until they can track down safety goggles before playing with something
Yes.
this cool.
That blew up in their face.
Number 4,
Easy bake oven.
Wait, pause it.
Empire.
How is this?
Because they could burn themselves.
Yeah, but besides burning themselves, what's bad?
They could, if they cooked it wrong, like say they tried to cook chicken in that, they could kill themselves from that as disease. Remember?
No.
Oh God. Man. Okay, just watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Okay.
Stove, with its metal frame and up to 600 degrees of heat, might have been
600
the more deadly
degrees?
children's stove. But the Easy Bake Oven has had a much more significant impact since Kenner launched the product in 1963.
Slide 'em in, let 'em bake now. Slide 'em in, slide 'em out. Easy bake. Wow!
Over 25 million units have been sold since, meaning that the average kid likely interacted with one at some point. Most of the 11 models have been totally safe, but one or two got the recipe wrong. The 2006 version was recalled after 29 reports surfaced of kids getting their fingers caught in the front-loading oven door.
See?
Despite the recall, another 249 incidents were reported, one of which ended with a little girl needing a partial finger amputation.
Oh.
Number 3, Stats 38.
Now I understand this because there's
Yeah.
no net.
Anything that goes up must come down.
Yep.
And the higher you launch a kid into the air, the greater the risk for injury.
Ouch.
This specific trampoline might be mini, but it packs a huge risk factor. Marketed to children 6 and up, it has some serious bounce.
Oh God.
No safety, no padded handlebars.
And there's no net.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah, you need a
likelihood
net.
of your child losing control and flying into furniture is high. On the packaging, you find the following warning.
Bye.
Quote, landing on the head or neck can cause serious injury,
Then
paralysis,
why not
or
happen?
death. If, as a manufacturer, you feel the need to put that on a product you're selling to 6-year-olds, you might have missed the point of age restrictions.
Yep.
Number 2, mini hammocks.
You had a mini hammock that we
Inflatable baby
ruined.
boats might be prone to malfunction, but
Yeah.
mini hammocks seem as if they were designed
It's not a mini hammock.
specifically
That was an
for
actual
young
hammock. This is a
children.
mini hammock.
Made from a fine nylon mesh and lacking any sort of spreader bar, these child-sized hammocks were prone to entangling their young users. Most often, this would occur when the child was attempting to get in or out of the hammock.
But that never happened with
The
mine.
Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a recall and safety warning on 10 different mini
Because
hammock
that would
brands
hurt
and
a child.
models. Most
I
notably,
fell
Fancy
out of the hammock.
Yes, but that was your fault. You went too fast.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't moving. We broke it and it fell on the branch.
Okay, well that was a grown-up hammock. These are little kid hammocks.
Dying from asphyxiation.
Look.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here
Oh,
are
God.
some honorable mentions.
That could hurt their eyes because it could fly into their eyes. That could also hit their head.
Number 1, Aqua Dots.
They have aqua beads.
Aqua
Yeah.
Dots are small,
But look,
colorful
this.
balls that you arrange into patterns or images. Spray the design with water, and they solidify together into a single piece of art.
If someone eats them, though.
But as we've learned, anything a kid can swallow, they will swallow. These small toy beads, when ingested, caused vomiting, respiratory failure, seizures, and comas.
Oh.
Why?
Scientists say a chemical in the toy becomes a powerful date rape drug if it is swallowed.
Aqua Dots contained a compound that, when consumed, breaks down into GHB, the notorious date rape drug. The product was pulled from shelves after 3 separate toddlers fell into comas.